Good people. I have some very bad news depending on who you are. This could be good news. Well, Nico's career is officially over after today. Hooray? Oh no? Again, it depends on who you are. But if you want to know exactly why Sneako's career is officially over after today, well, stay put, man. I got the answers.
But I do want to give props to Rumble before we get into the stream. Rumble is staying strong through the free speech war that's going on. You see, Kick is banning a lot of people. That's why, for example, Zerk is streaming on Rumble, and we're seeing a lot of people get banned. I saw Snags got banned and he's streaming on YouTube, and it's kind of dead. I mean, if you look at Kick for the most part right now, it's mostly just people gambling. There's nobody streaming right now. Rumble has withstood the free speech test, and although it's getting banned in a lot of places, they're staying strong and staying true to their values. So I am very appreciative of Rumble, and I'm glad that we're going to continue to take over, bro.
That's cap. Absolutely cap. Rumble ain't taking over nothing but the assisted living facility, bruh. The real ones in the YNs ain't watching no Rumble. Even Sneako don't believe it, but Sneako has been forced for the last year or two to peddle this lie to himself and his audience. Because Sneako had no other option. Rumble was the last resort. Sneako had 1 million YouTube subscribers. He was one of the fastest growing creators on the platform, and he threw it all away in a crash out. Now, the crash out was one to behold. It was marvelous to watch in the moment, but it was nonsensical because you don't understand watching it, and especially in hindsight, you don't understand why Sneako chose to crash out. Sneako had a good thing going. He was doing really in-depth deep dives that people were enjoying and gravitating towards too. And then once the Andrew Tate era, the TikTok algorithm era, once that began to pop off, Sneako decided, hey, listen, bro, I'm gonna be the most off-brand Andrew Tate I could be. I'm gonna try to copy this man's style to the T. And that also includes his controversial take. But here's the thing, bro. Like Andrew Tate didn't own a YouTube channel. Andrew Tate knew that he wouldn't survive on YouTube and these other platforms because he was absolutely wilded out. Well, Sneeko decided he was gonna be that and not being prepared for what those consequences were, which was, you get banned from platforms. And it wasn't even the Andrew Tate thing that was bizarre. Sneeko began to like run with a certain crowd of people that you just scratch your head at. Like, bro, like your audience is hip hop. Why are you running with Nick Fuentes? Like, why?
Nick Fuentes, you just dropped that name. Are you a big supporter of Nick Fuentes?
He's going to be the next president. He's going to be a future president of the United States of America. It's inevitable.
So for someone that is all about love,
Yeah.
he is. Do you think he spreads love?
100%.
He doesn't even agree with your existence. He doesn't like race mixing.
Not liking race mixing. He doesn't hate me.
He does. Like, he actually does, though.
No, he doesn't. I know he's a good friend of mine. We're friends.
What? Co-signing this racist, anti-Semitic dweeb and mimicking Andrew Tate to the T probably isn't the formula to stay in good standing with YouTube, Instagram, and these other social media platforms that are ran by the very people y'all are going on tirades about. It just didn't make sense. And because of that, Sneako was banned, right? That channel got clapped, right? That derriere got clapped, and he was sent to purgatory, aka Rumble. Now, for a year plus, 2 years maybe, Sneaker was telling us how wonderful Rumble was. That's until, of course, surprise, surprise, Sneako was given other options. That's until, of course, other platforms express interest in Sneako coming to their platform to stream. And then all of a sudden, magically overnight, Rumble was suddenly not the best platform ever anymore. All of a sudden, Rumble was problematic.
First of all, you have been on Rumble, but it's like it becomes an echo chamber over there where you're cast away into this land of people where it's like a canceled world. It's the conservative world. It's the Republican world. It's the conspiracy theorist chemtrail world. Bro, the ads on there for your gums and your feet fungus ads and AI Joe Rogan. It's like you're pushed away to the side. And even then, people saw like the mistreatment. I can finally talk about this. Do you guys should I talk about this stuff? Should I talk about that stuff? I wasn't treated properly on Rumble. I ain't gonna lie. You guys saw it. You saw what happened at Power Stop. I don't need to get too into depth about that, but
All of a sudden, Rumble is the worst place on earth. Rumble is purgatory. Rumble is exactly what we've been saying Rumble was for the last year or two. And Sneako didn't care about burning that bridge with Rumble and letting the people know that Rumble ain't all that because Sneako thought he had the kick deal in the tuck.
Before we start the birthday special, somebody in this room needs to make an announcement, and I'm gonna let them make their announcement now. Go ahead.
oh well, I am. You can go to kick.com/Sneako. I'm gonna join Kick.
Welcome to the team, man. Free Sneako! Free Snuggie!
2 years in purgatory of being on a platform that nobody watches, Sneako was finally able to get a deal with a credible platform. Sneako had been labeled a brand risk by almost every social media platform that isolated him, banned him, shadow banned him, except for X. So this kick deal was a big deal because it was like the first sign of things are looking up for Sneako. Now, a lot of people couldn't help but notice that Sneako got the kick deal conveniently a month or so after Sneako apparently had changed his philosophy again. First, he was down with white supremacy, and then as he was getting ready to leave Rumble and find a new place to stream, he all of a sudden is anti-white supremacy.
White people online, stop sucking your own. There's nothing Christian about being a white supremacist. There's nothing Christian about being racist and jerking off about your bloodline. You did not conquer the rest of the. You weren't part of the Roman Empire. You weren't. You had nothing to do with it. I'm a Mulian. I'm descended from the Vandals. Do something. You are not the accomplishments of people that existed hundreds of years ago.
Yo, Sneako is a certified bag chaser, man. Now, what Sneako said was absolutely correct. It was brilliant. But it means nothing because we know why Sneako is saying that. He's saying that because Sneako wants to get unbanned, right? He wants to be able to go back to being just a normal content creator without this black mark and blacklist over his head. Because it was only a few months ago when Sneako was saying the complete opposite.
The left in America has this idea that white supremacy is bad.
He said that as if it's not something everybody thinks. Watch how the left has this idea that white supremacy is a bad thing. Bro, everybody who's not a garbage human being is against any form of supremacy. Any form of thinking that you're better than somebody simply because of your race. You are a terrible, terrible human being. But Sneako apparently couldn't even grasp the concept of that being wrong.
I'm a minority, and a country that was built by white people, by white supremacy, if it changes from that, there's going to be absolute mayhem. If you just
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. All right, how could you not be against treating every human being as if they're equal? Now, lucky for Sneako, he was able to quickly realize this was not the path to be on, and he changed. The deal with Kick was the first step to redemption because after he got the Kick deal, about a day or two later, he got unbanned from Twitch. And about a day or two later after that, he got unbanned from YouTube as well. Sneako, after 2 years of being in purgatory, seemingly had his content creation life back. Everyone was happy about Sneako's second chance. XQC, one of the largest creators on Kick and Twitch, he threatened to quit Kick and leave the platform completely if they gave Sneako a deal to stream on the platform. And he also urged Twitch to ban Sneako and says that Sneako doesn't deserve to be unbanned on Twitch.
But I'm putting it all on the line, all of it. If this is actually true, and it's true, I quit. I kick myself off the platform. I'm outie because I know it's not true. Bro, I'm making this. I'm making the wild jump, and I'm just saying I legitimately I quit instantly. This is true.
Care how you feel about Sneako. I don't even think the biggest Sneako's haters will co-sign what XQC did. Like, yo, what he did is the biggest clownish I've ever saw. Like, why are you disconcerted and invested and what another man is doing. Like, you will quit streaming on a platform because another man got an opportunity. Yo, you was just a clown of the highest degree. But Sneako wasn't going to allow XQC, to damp on his parade. Sneako began to celebrate. Sneako even said he prayed to God to get unbanned on YouTube, and this was God answering his prayers.
I've been praying a lot. I've been praying for this exactly for a long time. And I believe in that hadith. I always remember that. Whatever you give up for the sake of God, God will reward you with something greater. So I don't think this would have happened if I was not sacrificing and I was not doing what I was supposed to do, if I wasn't praying, regardless of everything that goes on. I don't think I would have been rewarded this way if I didn't sacrifice. So I just want to keep on sacrifice. I don't want to get complacent again. Never get complacent.
But it looks like the prayers weren't strong enough because the mighty God that got him unbanned from all those platforms got him banned again. 24 hours after being unbanned, he got banned again on YouTube and Twitch without even posting to YouTube. He got banned. And what happened afterwards will sort of change Sneako forever. Because after Sneako got banned from YouTube and Twitch, his friends, who he thought were his friends, they were celebrating him being banned again because now he was in the same predicament that they were.
Look it up. Oh, I mean, oh no. I mean, no. 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 Oh no. Oh no. 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 That's terrible. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. You hate to see that. Oh man, you hate to see that. Isn't that terrible? Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, you hate to see it. No. Oh, that's funny. No, it's terrible.
This has to hurt Sneako because Sneako literally got banned. Sneako literally became blacklisted from all platforms because he aligned himself with people like Nick. And because he stuck his neck on the line for Nick, brought him to every platform he was at, closely aligned Nick's beliefs with his beliefs. And to see Nick laughing at his downfall, being happy that Sneako don't get to run back to YouTube and Twitch and have a regular career again, but he gets to suffer like how he suffers. This is sick because Sneako was banned on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. And as of this video being made, he's still banned on all three platforms. And why is especially worse now than it was, I don't know, ago, and why his career right now, you can say it's over because he already burnt the bridge with Rumble. He's not going to go back to Rumble and get another deal. So he's going to go back to Rumble and probably stream like a regular creator. And that's not going to be lucrative because you're not really going to make that much money on Rumble without an actual deal. So now what? Where does Sneako go from here? How does Sneako pay his bills? Now, Sneako would take note at Nick Fuentes laughing at his downfall, and he would essentially cancel his upcoming podcast appearance on Nick Fuentes, Myron, and Elijah's podcast.
Sneako, are you going to be doing Control Chaos next week or the week after, whenever it is?
No. Oh
But
shit.
yo, asking such a funny question.
In the future,
bro.
in the future, but right now, I just think I don't see any benefit. And
Bro, these guys have no loyalty, zero loyalty at all, bro. You helped put these guys on. You've given them a platform. You've done so much for these guys, bro. Sneako, bro, you've done a lot for me, bro. You know, like, even with me, you know I would never snake you. You've helped me learn how to create better short films.
This is worst case scenario for Sneako. Banned on all three platforms as of today. Don't have his old wrecking crew. He don't have the white supremacists who used to rock with him no more. So now he's essentially on an island by himself with no Twitch, no Kick, no YouTube, and he has to stream on Rumble again without a Rumble deal. This is bad, man. And I'll be real, I don't think Sneako can recover from this. This might be the end of Sneako. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think, man? Y'all think this is the end for Sneako? Let me know in the comment section, all right? And if you're still watching, man, click on this video right here to find me roast this other dweeb called Dejanay Paul and find out why his career ain't never started and never will. I'm gonna see you guys in this video right here, right? I'm out of here, folks. Peace.